study. Cable news pounces on suspensions, yawn at Twitter files. I mean, this clearly shows the hypocrisy. It clearly shows the bias of the mainstream media. This is why no one trusts them. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here, and there's also a link to my Instagram. Um, Also, check out my merch store where I have "I Will Not Comply" T-shirts. All right, let's talk about this news. CNN and MSNBC are pouncing on Twitter's suspension of several liberal journalists, but those same cable news giants had about 15 times less interest in evidence of the same platform suspensions, blacklists, and shadow banning aimed at conservatives when the so-called Twitter files were released 2 weeks ago. They were totally uninterested. Last night, CNN's Anderson Cooper 360 was first to report the suspension of reporters, breaking the news at around 8:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Quote, Musk seems to be just stamping out accounts that he doesn't like, CNN reporter Donnie O'Sullivan, one of those whose account was affected, told Cooper. I mean, how did they not see the hypocrisy? How did they not see it? I mean, they are totally blind to it. Between then and noon on Friday, CNN pumped out 38 minutes, 25 seconds of coverage to the suspensions of these journalists. MSNBC didn't pick up the story until shortly before 10 p.m. on Thursday, but they have also been busy griping at the move, churning out 31 minutes and 51 seconds of coverage. As MRC's Bill D'Agostino tallied earlier this week, from December 2nd through December 13, 11 full days, CNN only spared 26 minutes, 14 seconds for the evidence of Twitter's anti-conservative bias before Musk bought the company, or barely 2 minutes a day. I mean, this is a heightened bias. MSNBC was even stingier, allowing just 21 minutes, 53 seconds of airtime for the Twitter files during the same time period, or less than 2 minutes per day. That's the level of interest when conservatives are being systematically shut down. Now, with liberal journalists getting suspended, each of these networks have already cranked out well over 30 minutes of coverage, and it has barely been half a day. Even without another second coverage this afternoon and evening, fat chance, that will be a rate of 15 times less for the Twitter files than for last night's suspensions. Thursday night, a hastily assembled CNN panel ripped Musk for his actions. CNN media reporter Oliver Darcy suggested there would be retaliation. Quote, are news organizations going to stand by as the reporters are just hastily banned without explanation? We know why they were banned. They were doxing the man that owns this company. What do you think he's going to do? You think you're just going to let him, you think he's just going to let you guys dox him and endanger his family? I think doxing should be illegal anyway. At 6 a.m. on Friday, CNN this morning opened with co-host Don Lemon talking about the, quote, madness of what happened at Twitter, calling it crazy. So that's madness. But when they interfered in an election to help Joe Biden, that wasn't madness. But this, someone being suspended for a few days, that's madness, though. An hour later, Lemon wondered, quote, is it free speech issue, or is Elon Musk just another trip right now? Just on a power trip right now, sorry. On MSNBC, Morning Joe co-host Joe Scarborough was the only host / journalist to mention the Twitter files, suggesting Musk's action had revealed a double standard. Quote, all these people on the Trump right, on the far right, that has been talking about how horrible Twitter was and how it violated free speech, they come out and they beat their chests in moral indignation right before the owner of Twitter just unilaterally decides he's gonna ban people who are saying this about him that may be critical. See, it's not that they're being critical of him. They were doxing this guy, and doxing is not right. How would you like it if someone posted where you posted your whereabouts, Scarborough? Would you like that? Would you like someone posting your whereabouts so some crazed maniac could come and attack you? I mean, be for real. Of course, there's an equally obvious double standard afoot that Scarborough seemed not to grasp. The media are quick to howl when it's their liberal brethren being shut down, but some profoundly uninterested, seem profoundly uninterested when it's conservatives on the wrong side of the Twitter bosses. I mean, people are seeing it. People are taking notice. That's why these companies lost all their credibility. No one trusts them. No one's watching them. That's why they're losing subscribers and viewers. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.